Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Raft, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Before I get started, I just want to clear some confusion up for you YouTube viewers, because otherwise you'll end up confused. During the stream, I died about 80 minutes in. Chat had voted for me to try to get rescued by a friend to join my game, and it didn't end up working, and it forced me to start a brand new game. If you're interested to see those 80 minutes, it's going to be an unlisted video, and the link to that will be in the description of this video. And in those 80 minutes, I do explain the sort of game tutorial probably better than I do on my second run, because my second run would have been redundant for Twitch viewers. So if you're interested in that, it's there, and it's obviously 80 minutes long, and it will be unlisted, and no ads or anything like that. So after that restart, I had a successful about 6 hours and 20 minutes of gameplay, and that's where this episode will start. All right, no more greed. No more greed is going to be the name. And it's going to be a formal rip. Waited too long. Learn from the mistakes. Need a bed for future reference? For future reference, I just won't die. How's that sound? All right, let's try to power through this starting point. It does look like my start's a little bit more rich in terms of barrels immediately. I'm actually gonna pull the death counter back to 0 if this is a new start. Well, I don't know. You guys can sort of vote on that. We're at max range here for the grabbers. Bit of a bummer, but it's all a learning experience. Winners don't do pads. I'm right there with you. So now, on the second time through, you all sort of know the order of operations, but I'm going to try to rush through it if I can. So there's Mr. Shark. Wanted to establish where he was. Just need some rubber duckies. I like that reference. Second counter for dead saves. Yeah, I can't make a counter on the fly, though, unfortunately. So what do you guys think? Should I pull for it? Whether it's, whether the death counter is 0 or 1. I think canonically it should be 0. Just because if it's 1, it's confusing as to the fact that in this world I've never died, but I don't know. Lance, thanks for the follow. Oh, and Nuke. You caught me at a good time, Nuke. I was just talking about, who mentioned you? I think Ambiguous Amphibian was mentioning you. No, maybe it was Banlish. I forget who it was, but I was just having a conversation about you and your content. So welcome. Welcome to the Yoda stream, the formal Yoda stream now. Hi, Sharky. We're friends now. New game, old death shouldn't count. I'll just pull for it. That way it's not mob rules, it will be a formal democracy. How's that sound? Double plastic. Alright, let's see. What do you guys think? Should the death counter be 0 or 1? I have to spell it out, because otherwise, when you type, the way the poll works is if you type the answer, it will, 1 would become 0 or whatever. It's not worth explaining, but that's why it's verbose. Uh-oh. No bites. So the first thing I like to make, if I can afford it, nutrition and water-wise, is a sail, so that I can decide to stop on an island, which is a really powerful way to get a lot of resources early on. And I am just... This leaf... Ah, it's out of range. I'm just one leaf away from sail. Or two... This pack of 3 and then one more. Alright, the other problem is I don't want to put a sail where it could be vulnerable and get bit, so... Because it's expensive. Oh, I do need scrap, though. I don't have enough scrap, so I don't know why I was rushing to it. I didn't get the scrap I needed from those barrels. But we can get scrap from this island here. It looks like we're headed straight at it. So let's make a quick 3x3. As that puts the center as protected. Give me your palms. That sounds weird. Want the fronds. The sad and unsuccessful rescue. Alright, I'll put a formal timer on that now. And we'll wrap that up. Timer's up top. Hard to read though. It's here. I guess I'll start stabbing you. Because if I want to stay at this island, I'm gonna need him to go away. Yeah, we're floating around the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. That's why there's all this plastic. Alright, I don't yet have the scrap to park myself here with a sail. So I'm going to see if I can't scrounge quickly for the scrap. But probably my raft is going to float on and I won't be able to stop. Because I'm not getting the scrap so far. Come on, shark, don't see me, don't see me. Where'd the raft go? Uh-oh. Raft, where are you? Well, alright, so the flow of the ocean is this way. But I don't see it downstream. Maybe I should just get up high and... Did you eat the whole raft, Mr. Shark? Oh, here it is. Hasn't gone anywhere. Still wedged. Perfect. Alright, so here's my sail. Stick it there. And then I have the desperate need of water. So I need one more plastic to be able to make a water purifier. But there's probably hydrating fruit somewhere on this island too, which might be able to keep me alive. Yeah, here we go, watermelon. Tricks flip. Thank you for the resub. Food. So much food. Nom nom. Alright. I am going to want an axe to cut down these trees. And let's check on... This is a confusing island. I keep getting lost. Check on my raft to make sure it's not drifting away. If I deploy the sails and stick it straight at the island, it should be alright. So... Oh, missed me! One more plastic is all I need for that purifier. Except for my water is pretty good at the moment, so let's instead focus on cutting down these trees. Which I just so happen to have the stones for. Falling damage is a thing, but you're allowed to fall a pretty considerable distance before it hurts you. And then you can also sort of billy goat, mountain goat your way, almost on sheer cliffs, as long as you're hugging it. So the game is very forgiving about fall damage. But if you're stupid enough to just free fall leap like your Ezio, yeah, you're gonna die. There ain't no haystacks to save you. Alright, so you guys say 0. It's now set to 0. And then the other question is, should I be ever rescuable? Like, should I be dead is dead or able to be rescued? We'll have you decide on that, whether I bother making a bed ever or not. Now, if I want to start getting these sand and clay, I need to work on murdering this Mr. Shark. I also need one more scrap. Oh, here he comes. I have a good amount of wood. I think there was more trees up here. Yeah, there's more trees. Mango trees. I like mangoes. A bed does not have another purpose other than res, no. Well, no, that's not true. It can turn night to day and progress time a little bit. But I'm not scared of the dark, so I generally don't use it for that purpose. But you could. I think I'm up for a Dead is Dead run, so even if you guys vote on whether it can be rescued or not, I'll aim for that not to have to happen. So at this point, what I need is one more plastic, one more scrap, and that will give me my initial stove and give me the water purifier. So plastic I'm only going to find floating on the surface. And I don't think I'm going to get a water purifier from this island. There's no plastic nearby. So let me look for scrap. Also, if the shark doesn't lock onto me, I can start collecting resources before it starts to want to fight. Because you have to get relatively close to piss it off. Alright, so here's my grill. I have a potato to cook. And able to be rescued. Okay, cool. I did get 2 bolts and a hinge from that crate, which is actually pretty incredible. Oh, and he's coming in for a bite. I don't think this is my island to get my sand, so I'm going to push off. And I'll aim to wound the shark more. I think if I stick around here trying to make this island for my sand and clay, it will slowly dehydrate me as I don't have the plastic to make this a permanent resource collection spot. There is another sunken raft over there that might have some good resources too. we have enough for the purifier. Stick that somewhere where it's not going to get nibbled. And next up, let's go with the fishing rod, probably. So I need some more leaves for ropes. Also, I should probably steer towards where there's resources. So let's steer towards that sunken raft. There's a crate over there, too. Oh, man. Making me choose between two glorious loot opportunities. All right, let me update the priority. So, invest in research actually is probably the priority. No need to update. So we're going to want to get a research bench and try to rush to metal tools so that and a bow so that I can more capably deal with the sharks. I'm bad at the spear timing, but as soon as I get a bow, these sharks are going to go extinct. A bow and a bird's nest. So here's the crate. And there's another island. Oh no! Too far from the crate already. Come on. Don't make me sweat. Oh, Jesus. There, got it. Yeah, that was a haul. And let's pivot to try to get to the abandoned raft. Sabibinix, thanks for the follow. A little more upstream. This one's gonna be tough. You can see the currents trying to carry me away from it, but thanks to the sail, I'll get there. Oops. Ooh, I got bolt stone glass. Glass is gonna be useful. Very useful. Once I have a little bit more plastic, I'll go ahead and expand this raft out to a 3x5. I did mention the fishing rod, so we'll go with that. Very, very reliable source of food early on. Easy to get. There is an end game, yes. There's a story in Raft, and there's an end game. Sort of. It doesn't end the... you know, you can keep playing. It's not like you win, roll credits, but... not yet, at least. Maybe someday it'll be like that. Alright, I need to save up a little rope for my next spear. Because I just broke mine. Where's the debris field? It's over there? Oh no, it's straight ahead. It's a pretty rad community. Thanks. I feel like my hook just went straight through that plank, but since I could just grab it... Oh! What was that? Seemed like I just threw my hook at an invisible wall. Alright, so now I have the materials for another spear. We'll just keep fishing. and gathering till we hit the next island. And then as soon as we hit the next island, the goal is to murder Mr. Shark and then to gather clay and sand and metal ore as fast as we can. I did just get the receiver blueprint and the antenna blueprint, so that's cool. I can hypothetically make that. I won't, because there's no... To utilize that technology, you have to have a two-story raft, and I'm not wealthy enough for a two-story raft just yet. Oh, land ho! Not away. Shame no stars at night? I know, it'd be cool if there was like a... if you could figure out north or something with stars, that'd be pretty neat. And my inventory is officially full, so I'm starting to drop things on the ground. Come on, item. Here we are. So let's get a small storage going. I don't like making the small storages because they're not space efficient at all, but early game you don't have much of a choice. And I'll put this here and then protect it like that. There we go. So put the seeds and stuff I don't see myself immediately using in the storage. Let's see, bolts, nails, glass. Not gonna have a use for that for a bit. This game needs a surprise cannibal islands. Have you been playing the forest a little bit too much, perhaps? Alright, so let's update the goal here. Goal, kill the shark and resource gather. Does that all fit? It does. Sweet. Uh-oh. Jump! So you don't have to kill the shark. Like I've been saying, you can lurk and hide and avoid, but that's honestly I find that harder and more dangerous, because if you do it wrong and you're caught out in the open, you just become food. Did you just jump my... Yeah, you jumped my raft. Rude. Oh, and you're coming back for another. Good. So he's honestly very wounded, and it's going to be pretty easy to finish him off and then resource gather everything that I can here. Let me try to jump the shark again to demo it proper. There we go. I jumped it. Took no damage. It's possible to do, it's just a little... The timing is difficult. I might need to make an anchor too, because it seems like we are not fighting the current efficiently, and we're drifting out. So let me see about that. Anchor. I don't have enough stone or rope. Well, stone I would get from the underwater, and then rope I'd get from the leaves. Let me go get this. And now I can jump. Yeah, fancy that, right? Come on, buddy. Piss off. He got a nibble. That's okay. I got my stone and rope. And that will allow me to do a temporary anchor. These anchors are one use, which is why I avoid using them, because it's a wee bit of a waste of resources if you can only use them once. But I did want to make this island the island that I resource gather on. So here it works. You got to place it on the edge of your raft and then throw it overboard, and you get to anchor down. So I'm anchored now. And the goal here is to kill him and gather stuff. There. Oh, I'm gonna need a new hook too. Oh, I just threw my hook. You, get over here. Alright, fine. Let's spend a little bit of time cutting down the trees, allowing my health to regen. This would have been another easy way to get the leaves, too, I suppose. Cut down the trees, because they drop palm fronds. I am not going to have the materials to make a new axe. Axe is gone. You need stone to make the axe, and I used all my stone to make that anchor. But at least my boat's zero risk of drifting away, right? So fill the belly, and let's get shark hunting. I'm gonna go for the easy shark kill, which is to lure it to the raft, let it bite the raft, and finish it off, and then I'll resource gather. He's coming in now, isn't he? Dead! Nope. Still not dead. Wow, you are a tough cookie. Fine. Hope I have enough spear durability. There, it's dead. All right. Now, waste no time gathering clay and sand. We have a 3-minute timer here to gather as much as we can. Scrap would be good too. If I'm next to scrap, I'll grab it. But the clay and sand is the priority. And you can see that's 8, 9 on my hot toolbar for my sand and clay amount. So I'm at 6 sand and 2 clay. Sea dwarf time? I guess so, yeah. Alright, I almost have all the sand I need. Giant clams are going to be really useful later on for me to get feathers. You can use giant clams to make birds' nests to attract seagulls to land on your raft, and gather feathers for arrows, which makes for very fine weaponry. The other thing I want to do is, if there's time, gather some iron ore so that I can utilize the smelter properly for tools. So 1 more sand and I'm done, but a whole lot of clay. My guess is that Mr. Sharky respawns before I collect it all. But maybe it will be close. Where's their clay? All right, well, there's metal ore. I'm gonna take a moment to grab that. Precious, precious time, but this stuff is very necessary as well. Alright, seems like there's another reef over this way. Now, there's another advantage. The sharks tend to respawn near your raft. So if you have a big enough island, you can stay away from your raft when they're dead. When they respawn, they won't respawn on top of you. And that might give you some reprieve. But I was also scrap starved last time, so I'm grabbing some extra scrap. Okay, he has to be respawned now. I just don't think he's found me. But only one more clay. Here it is. Then I also should grab some seaweed. That's going to be really, really necessary, especially for bows, and whatever metal that I can. Oh, there he is. He's back. Do I have a favorite YouTube series? No, I don't think I do. Oddly. Oh, and he's found me. He's hunting me now. He just made a pass at me. And there might be multiples. So I've killed him. So he could have come back with frenemies, right? No, maybe he isn't locked onto me. Yeah. Push my luck, but I'm close enough to the shallows that if I do get nibbled, I can retreat rapidly to safety. Grab stone for a new axe? That would be a good idea. Oh, okay, there's definitely two of them. And that one seems to know where I am. Maybe. Let's try to go to the opposite edge. They may not. One of the advantages that I have here is I anchored my boat slightly off the coast. So it keeps them from... because the sharks, what they do is they congregate near your raft. So because my raft is off the coast a bit, they don't think to look for me in the shallows. Unless I get too close to them. So I think at this point, I'm going to start to head back after maybe I get this copper, because my food and water's low, and I'm not going to be able to get back to my raft if I'm dehydrated or starving. I'll just get chewed up and die. So let's get back. I also don't, I basically don't have any weapons at the moment. I have my pokey stick, but like maybe 2 pokes left on it before it goes bye-bye. Oh, I have just enough resources to make another one with the remainder of my leaves. They don't eat my raft when I'm not there, no. They're polite enough to leave it alone. But now that I'm back, they will immediately start chewing on it. They'll be here any second to nibble. Whoa, that broke. Yeah, that was fast. All right, let's cast off the anchor and beat on our way. So with the resources I have, I can make all of the wet bricks that I need to make that smelter. And then I have a little buffer there to protect that tile. I am cooking currently the shark, so I should have food soon as well. I know I'm a little hungry. I'll eat a raw beet. Why not? Avoid the desperate hunger. All right, so update here is Get a research bench. That is the new priority. Writing that up top. Where'd the item go? There it is. So that would require me to add a little bit more square footage on the raft so that I can keep the bench protected. Oh my god, aim better. One another beat. Come on, shark, cook up quick. Sharks take, shark meat takes a very long time to cook, kind of like Sea of Thieves. So, when you're really hungry, it's maybe not good emergency food. So once I pick up these bricks, I'll have space for a research bench there. So I just need the bricks to dry out to free up the real estate. Or to get enough plastic to build on the other side to make this a 3x5. I do have a fishing rod, yes. But the bottleneck to my food is cooking time, not resources. You know, I have more shark to cook. But here's my fishing rod. You don't need to worry about capsizing now. There's... So every now and then the game's physics will glitch out and it will sort of look like you're capsizing, but technically you're not capsizing, it's just glitchy physics. That's happened to me once or twice, but it's pretty rare. Yeah, you can have up to 5 sharks. You're not restricted to the 2. Five is rare. Usually it's 3. That would be the average for like most of the game. But it can be up to 5, which gets scary. Okay, I see an island that way. This rain is not helping the wet bricks cure. Not at all. But my food and water is mostly refilled, so that's good. Now, I don't have enough resources. No, I actually do have the stones for another throwable anchor, but I probably would prefer to make a stone axe out of it. Ah, crud. My spear's gonna break. I guess that's your piece now. Gifted to the shark. This island's footprint looks pretty easy to sneak around and steal from Mr. Shark. All the dry bricks are now pulled up, so I have space for a research bench once I have the resources. So that's 14 planks, 2 scrap. Fortunately, I'm using all these planks to cook the stupid shark meat, which is, takes a lot of wood to cook. Come on, boat, you can do it. Oh, the storm went away. And there's my shark. Alright, let's hope that the boat embeds so I don't have to anchor, saving me some stone. Now, this is not an island that I think I'm going to be able to stop at long-term and resource gather, the seas, just because the sharks have high hit points, and I'd have to stick here a while to wear them down, so it's best if I just grab some fruit, grab some wood, and push off. So. Oh, yep, there. I am done here. So I have all but 4 of the planks required. Oh, hi there. And now I'm going to have all but 8 of the planks required. Maybe 7 if I can get them off the boat quick enough. Nope, all but 8. The ever struggle. Looks like a drowned raft or abandoned raft over there that the tides might allow me to get to. What is everybody's favorite post-apocalyptic game? See that in the chat. I can't say I have a personal favorite. I know that's a cop-out of an answer, but do like me some old-school Fallout. What's up, dude? Didn't realize he was like a parrot on my shoulder. Yeah, don't spoil this the story here. I got no spoiler tags on for a reason. "13 planks. We're getting close. Getting close to what we need. I might want to invest in a new weapon, though, instead of just the research bench. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get that barrel. Let's keep going. Yeah, New Vegas is was phenomenal. I feel a little bad that I didn't really enjoy their more recent development endeavors, like Obsidian's not the parent company. Uh-oh. Well, that corner's gone. BioShock is post-apocalyptic. Yeah, I would say that counts. Oh, look how full I am. Oh, there's an island over there. I'm not going to be able to get to that one, but I need to get to my next island quickly. Ha! This one has a scarecrow. Because these sharks are lower on health, and I'm going to want to be near an island when they die. And that gave me fish stew recipe and another bolt. I have a lot of bolts. This is, I'm in really good position for when I get that research table. Guess if I'm waiting, well, I don't have a lot of inventory space. I'm actually not going to fish. Run out of space. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 7 Days Alpha 20 as well. 7 Days and PZ, Project Zomboid, have been in development so long. Feel like it's waiting for like a trickle of content. They do, I mean, it comes, but oh man, is it ever a wait? So here's my research bench. Let me update the priorities. Now, get a smelter going is the current priority. And let's go ahead and research one of everything. So 1 scrap, 1 nail, 1 glass, 1 rope, 1 frond, plastic, stone, seaweed, and I have to watch him demolish my corner there. I don't have the resources to make a spear. Clay. What else? A brick. I don't even have... Oh, 1 wood. There it is. Oh, I didn't realize I had vine goo, too. And vine goo? So this unlocks the flippers, which are pretty significant. And I'm not going to be able to make flippers for a bit. Well, let's keep our heads up, because I am resource starved. I think basically no wood and no plastic. Let's go back on the currents. If you ever want to return to sort of the current, you can just pick your sail up and you'll drift towards where you belong. It's going to be a little bit more resource rich. Oh no, I don't even have plastic for the hook. Sail down. Let's go. Let's go grab some. There we go. Painfully obvious backseating is the funniest backseating. Agreed. I tend not to read the comments that are painfully obvious because it's like, yeah, just stab them better. It's like, okay, thanks. Like, every now and then when I'm watching, like, first-person shooters, it's just like, just aim better. It's like, you know how unhelpful that is? Yeah, of course. Just aim better. Just click their heads. That's one of the memes that bothers me particularly. It's like, oh, you just click their heads. It's like, uh-huh. Just click their heads. Very, very useful tip, Dad. No, I guess that's your corner. There's nothing I could do. Honestly, with their current health level, I don't want to finish them off. I'm going to let them chew on my boat and just replace the foundations so that when I make landfall, next landfall, I can kill them off and get the resources that I want. So they can chew on whatever they want. It's fine by me. I mean, I prefer they didn't, but I don't get to make that choice. Aiden, thank you for the resub. Welcome to the peaceful apocalypse that is me trying to survive against multiple sharks in the open ocean. Alright, for real. Give me a new island. Whoa! Hi, whale! Yep. You're a biggin. Oh god, you just kicked me. Marty, thanks for the resub as well. What resources? Feathers. Oh, clams. I didn't research clams. Yadoy. Alright, so let's get a bird's nest if we can. So I can start to collect feathers. So there will be 2 seagulls in the air at all times, or generally 1 to 2, and they can choose to land in the nest or attack your crops, but I don't have any crops, so there's only nest. But if you're too close to the nest, they won't land, so I have to kind of stand away from the nest. But I didn't want to put the nest at the edge of the raft, because then the sharks could get at it. So I'm sort of stuck hugging the corner of my raft to try to encourage nesting. Oh, yeah, I don't have a weapon. Bye. And I'm out of wood. Game, it would be glorious if you gave me, I don't know, a point of interest up ahead, or like resource crates or something. I am getting resource starved here hardcore. Oh, God! I slipped. And they were ready. Who jumped? I didn't, surprisingly, but I bet some of you did. I was not ready for that. Got hardcore chumped. Oh, why is the island over there? That's just rude. There's a feint. It might be hard to tell. Oh god, not again. Ow! Okay, stay away from the edges for me. I am very chumpable now. I could think about making a bed. Yeah, I'll make a bed just in case I continue to be dumb. There's just nowhere to put it, which is the problem. Thank you for tuning in to Raft, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 9th. If you have any questions or feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and thank you to all my Twitch subscribers and Patreon patrons for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate it. Farewell, everybody.